또 과거가 미래에 가서는 그것들이 또 과거에 지난 또 훌륭한 음악이 되듯이 지금의 현대에 맞는 살아가고 있는 지금 이 시점에 맞는 음악을 또 만들어내고 그런 작업이 중요하다고 생각해서 그런 노력을 많이 하고 있습니다. 예.
그러니까 어떻게 보면 옛 것을 기본으로 하면서 새롭게 창작을 할 수도 있고 또 현대에 맞게 재해석할 수도 있고 하지만 그 모든 것은 옛 것을 기본으로 하고 이렇게
그렇죠.
해석이 되는
네.
건가요?
또 조상이 있고
네.
부모님이 있어야지 또 제가 있는 것이니까 음악도 마찬가지인 것 같아요. 옛날 명인들 선조들께서 잘 만들어 놓으신 그런 음악 올곧게 지켜가면서 또 새로운 음악을 만들어내는 것이 우리가 앞으로 지금 현재 제가 해야 될 일이고 앞으로 우리 후학들이 같이 함께 고민해 나가야 될 문제라고 생각합니다. 예.
이런 생각 때문인지 전통 안에서 창작을 하셨습니다. 소금 산조를 만드셨는데 2014년에 직접 구상하시고 초연을 하셨습니다.
네네. 우리 그 전통 기악곡들 중에서는 굉장히 산조가 거의 다 있어요.
네.
악기마다 산조가
악기마다.
있는데 유일하게 이 소금이라는 악기가 굉장히 매력적인 악기예요. 굉장히 하이톤의 그런 맑고 청아한 그런 소리가 나는 특히나 이제 국악 관현악이나 창작 음악 곡에서는 꼭 빠지지 않고 써야 되는 중요한 악기인데 우리 전통 음악 중에서 이 산주라는 영역이 굉장히 중요한 역할을 하는 것인데
네.
이 소금이라는 악기가 왜 이거를 산주가 없었지 이런 생각을 하게 됐어요.
오.
그래서 그때 당시에 우리 국립국악원의 원장님으로 계셨 김혜숙 원장님, 예술감독으로 계셨던 안숙선 선생님께서 직접 한번 만들어서 연주를 하시오.
네.
이렇게 해서 용기를 얻었죠.
네.
그래서 그때 당시에 새롭게 처음으로 소금이라는 악기로 처음으로 산조를 만들어서 우리 국립국악원 정기 공연 때 무대에 올렸던 그런 아주 의미 있는 공연을 했었던 기억이 납니다. 예.
해보니까 어떻든가요?
그래서 많이 어려워요. 악기가 작고 치구라는 것에 우리가 입술을 대고 부는 치구라는 그 악기에다 대고 연주를 하는데 그것이 너무 구멍이 작다 보니까 입김을 넣는데도 좀 어려움이 있었고 대금이라는 악기하고는 완전히 부는 방법적인 거나 이런 것이 많이 틀리거든요.
네네네.
예. 그래서 많이 어려웠는데 그래서 이래서 소금 산주를 안 부나?
만드셨나? 선조들이 이래서 안
네네.
만들었나 보다.
그런 생각도 들고
네.
근데 우리가 앞으로 이 연주하는 데 있어서 꼭 반드시 있어야 될 한 소금이라는 악기의 장르에서 꼭 필요한 음악이라고 생각되어서 앞으로도 꾸준히 저도 연주하고 우리 제자들한테도 많이 이거를 전수를 시켜서 연주를 계속 할 생각입니다. 예.
그 소금 산조를 다음 무대에서 들려주신다고요?
네네.
네.
길게는 한 25분 가량 되는데
네.
오늘 연주는 뭐 중중몰이 부분, 자진몰이 부분만 이렇게 해서 좀 경쾌하고 재미있는 대목만 뽑아서 연주를 한번 해보려고 합니다. 예.
알겠습니다. 그럼 부탁드리겠습니다.
네.
자, 그럼 원한철류 소금 산조 함께 감상해 보시죠.
아이 좋지.
How to survive in Korea. Barbecue restaurants. Step 1. Taking care of your clothes. Put your jacket in the plastic bag. Seal it tight. If the stool flips open, store your clothes inside. Wearing light colors? Grab an apron. It's the best defense against oil splatter and smoke. Step 2. Bottomless side dishes. Basic side dishes at a barbecue restaurant. Eat, and eat as much as you want. Side dishes come with free refills. Oh, and if you don't see this sign, just ask, 사장님, 여기 밑반찬 좀 더 주세요. Simple, isn't it? Step 3. Grilling meat. There are various kinds of samgyeopsal in Korea. Place the meat on the grill. Turn it over when golden. And again when it looks done. Again and again and again. Step 4. Sam style. You aren't taking bites of sam like a taco, are you? In Korea, we have it in one bite. A pro tip here. Add only as much as you can handle in a bite. Gotta avoid awkward situations. Step 5. Enjoy the perks. After the meal, enjoy the perks offered as a Korean restaurant. Fabric refreshers get rid of the barbecue smell, while mint candies freshen your breath. Did you survive the barbecue restaurant? Hang on. Are you here with someone you want to impress? Then let's skip the garlic. Who knows what will happen?
안녕하세요. Riding on the Korean wave. Welcome to Wednesday's edition of The Culture Wave. I'm Kwon So-ah in Seoul. Explore with us Korea's culture from all aspects and stay up to date with K-entertainment, K-design, K-museums, K-everything. And before you know, you'll be booking your flight to Korea. Now today we are joined by our co-host Walter Lee in the studio. Hello Walter, happy hump day.
Happy Hump Day, Soa, and hello to our viewers at home. I'm Walter Lee, here to co-host alongside Soa and to fill you in with the latest K-entertainment news, and I have some great news today, as always, so I can't wait to tell you then.
Can't wait for that, but first let me introduce our Arirang's news features reporter, Byun Ye-young. Welcome Ye-young, it's been a while.
Welcome, Yaeyoung.
It has been a while. Hello, Soa. Hello, Walter. It's great to be back. Thank you again for having me. And a big happy Wednesday to our viewers. I'm Byun Ye-young, a news features reporter here at Arirang News.
Ye-young, I heard that you went to another exciting design event recently.
That's right, Soa. Now, do you guys remember when I introduced Design Miami Seoul to our viewers on the Culture Wave? It wasn't too long ago.
I
Yes.
think so.
I certainly do, because I know that you only bring some of the most interesting artistic stories to us.
Well, I do remember that it was a very illuminating coverage. That was one of the keywords of that one. But
Yes, it was.
Ye-young, you really seem to be very into art and design. So what is the latest event about?
Well, the event that I went to recently is actually homegrown. It's Seoul's very own celebration of creativity. There was so much to see, learn, and experience, but even beyond that, beyond all the fun, it kind of really makes you realize how design touches every part of our daily lives. Let's take a look together. At one of Seoul's most iconic landmarks, creativity fills every corner. From experimental furniture to pop-up markets and AI-themed conferences, Seoul Design Week 2025 at Dongdaemun Design Plaza is where the city's design spirit comes alive. The festival brings together exhibitions, talks, and visitor-driven programs under the theme Design, Designer, Design Life. The week-long event, held until October 26, explores how design can be found in every aspect of life.
Seoul is known as one of the world's trendiest cities. We are establishing ourselves as category creators, pioneers who set new trends. Just as K-pop became its own global genre, I hope Seoul's design will emerge as a genre of its own.
That vision is reflected across the week's programs, where design is not only displayed, but lived. This is Seating Seoul, where 100 designers have reimagined the simple chair. The exhibition suggests that chairs can reflect our bodies, lifestyles, and even our society. At the visitor favorite design fair, Seoul Design Week features popular lifestyle brands like Finca and 60 Seconds, while the design conference gathers creators and scholars to discuss AI, sustainability, and the future of aesthetics. For emerging designers, the event also offers a chance to collaborate with major companies, giving those with limited funding the opportunity to bring their creative ideas to life. That's what the Young Designers Special Exhibition is all about. The design fair is also a space for introspection.
I think this fair isn't just about showing our products to other people. It's about reflecting on how we see and interpret the world as designers.
Beyond form and function, Seoul Design Week places people at the center of creativity.
This year's Seoul Design Week focuses on design embedded in daily life, spotlighting both the creators and the consumers who appreciate with a designer's mindset.
From chairs that tell human stories to conferences that envision the future of creativity, Seoul Design Week 2025 shows that design is a living language of how Koreans express their culture to the world.
That was a really interesting and a very colorful exhibition, Ye-young, and I did spot some of designs that I knew before, and one of the designs are actually on some of extra virgin oil olive bottles at home, which again shows how there are so many everyday objects at this exhibition.
Right. So I actually noticed the same. Just like this year's slogan, Design, Designer, Design Life, a lot of the things on display were things related to things we use and see in everyday life, like Tupperware, cutlery, towels, plates, and chairs, like I mentioned.
It's quite interesting because, you know, people don't really take towels into consideration very much. Well, I certainly don't, except for when I use them.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that you use them.
Yeah,
though.
yes.
Right, yes. But according to the annual trend report, Trend Korea 2025, the sales of towels are actually on the rise. The report attributes this to the trend keyword 아보하, short for 아주 보통의 하루, meaning a very ordinary day. It reflects how people today seek small moments of joy and creativity in their daily routines through items like towels with bright colors, playful patterns, and fun designs.
아보하, that's another new term that I learned. Did you hear of this before, Walter?
No, it sounds like avocado. So, but it's quite fascinating. So,
It is. And speaking of abuha, actually, what I do on a daily basis, I do try to match the color of my pen with my outfit on air, as Yeong actually recognized before the show. So that's what you do on a daily basis. Could that mean that I'm a very design conscious person?
Well, I think you are. I think your outfit speaks for itself today.
Okay, great.
And that's an Easter egg I think everyone should look out from now on, is that your pen will always match your outfit, hopefully, anyway. But the fascinating thing is that, like, you know, all of it is actually quite fascinating. But what kind of vision do you think the K design, or vision for K design, do you think that the event was trying to show?
Right, so I did have that same question, and I think we should listen to what the event official I spoke with had to say about this.
Behind the global rise of K-culture are designers with exceptional aesthetic insight and consumers with a refined sense of design. Through this year's Seoul Design Week, we hope to spotlight the Korean designers who have been driving K-design from behind the scenes and to show that their taste is becoming the world's taste.
Right. Now, as she suggests, many of us tend to kind of overlook just how deeply design is embedded in our everyday lives. So I think if we take a closer look at the things around us, even something as simple as a chair, we can see the thought, experience, and creativity that the designer has built into it.
Well, I'm currently looking at your chair, Yeong. Your coverage does make us look at the designs from a different aspect and angle. Well, thank you very much, Yeong, for that coverage, and can't wait for the next one.
Thank you, Yeong.
And always, as always, thank you for having me.
It's time to provide you with our daily dose of K-Enter News with Walter Lee. And Walter, we're starting off with one of your favorite girl groups.
Oh, really? Is it?
Okay.
I don't think so, but like TWICE, yes, are celebrating their 10-year anniversary this year. But that's not the only thing revolving around the number 10 that's worth celebrating, as the girl group has made history once again as the first K-pop girl group ever to score 10 entries on the US Billboard 200's main albums charts. Now, Billboard's official website announced on Tuesday local time that TWICE's 10th anniversary special album, 10 The Story Goes On, released on October 10, debuted at number 11. So on Billboard 200 chart, that made TWICE the first K-pop girl group in history to place 10 albums on the Billboard 200, further solidifying their position as one of the world's leading music acts. Now, also in celebration of their 10th debut anniversary, TWICE is currently embarking on their biggest world tour yet, and it's called This Is For, which includes 73 concerts across 43 regions worldwide. The group is expected to carry their global momentum well into 2026, and this is all fueled by the support of ONCE. So it's been a great year. We recently saw a few of them on the Victoria's Secret runway, which was a great performance as well. They have been killing it this year.
Well, someone sounds very exciting today, and it's not that often that we see Walter dance on air.
Yeah, that wasn't a dance. I was just stretching.
Oh, okay, stretching. Okay, let's call it stretching. But it really indeed has been a great year for TWICE.
Yes.
But Walter, did you actually get some tickets for the concert?
I did not. I tried to, but unfortunately, they won't let me bring my baby in.
Oh, but you know, recently, a lot of concerts can be watched online. So I think that's a great alternative.
And I'm already, lining up for that.
Great. And next, let's talk about K animation, Walter.
Yes, indeed. So the Korean animated film Your Letter has reached an impressive achievement, securing pre-sales and overseas releases in 166 countries worldwide. Now, the film follows Sori, a transfer student who stumbles upon a mysterious letter hidden in a desk drawer and sets out on a heartfelt journey to uncover the letters hinted within it. Having already appeared at renowned global festivals such as the Ottawa International Animation Festival and the International Animated Film Festival, Your Letter is now drawing even greater international attention as one of the leading titles representing K animation. Now, since premiering in Korea on October 1st, the film has received glowing reviews and word-of-mouth support, so great news for K animation out there.
I'm going to put that on my to-watch list. And Walter, there is another film that I'm going to put on my to-watch list because we're going to talk about another Korean movie. Which one is it?
Yes, indeed. So according to data from the Korean Film Council, the upcoming comedy film, The First Ride, claimed the top spot in both overall and Korean movie reservation rankings on October 20th, surpassing the much-anticipated Japanese animated dark fantasy action film called Chainsaw Man, the movie Reser Arc. So The First Ride, premiering in October 29th, follows 5 friends who share 24 years of memories as they embark on their first overseas adventure together. Now, it's a definite must-watch for handsome guy lovers. The film boasts a dazzling cast that includes Kang Han-woo, Kim Yong-kwang, a little well-known name called Cha Eun-woo. Maybe you've heard of him. I think he's
maybe
a little bit famous. I think he's very famous. Kang Yong-seok and the radiant and beautiful Han Son-hwa. There's a lot of buzz ahead of its release. Many eager to see whether The First Ride can break the recent box office dominance of Japanese animated films and reaffirm the power of Korean cinema as well.
Well, let's see what kind of ride in ticket sales we are going to be seeing. But thank you very much, Walter, for all those abundant news of K entertainment news, and stick around.
Will do.
And now we move on to our AI anchor, Ari, who has some interesting culture news ready for us. Ari, over to you.
Hello and welcome to your AI guide to the latest cultural updates from Korea. Here's our top story. With less than 10 days to go until the APEC economic leaders meeting in Jeju, the first to be held in Korea in 20 years, Gyeongju's main tourist sites are already buzzing with visitors. Popular attractions such as Cheomseongdae and Hwangnidan-gil have been crowded on both weekdays and weekends, with Gyeongju welcoming over 700,000 visitors during this month's Chuseok holiday alone. Local businesses saw sales jump by more than 30% from last year's Chuseok, with more than 20,000 delegates from around the world expected to attend the APEC gatherings. Most hotels and lodging facilities are already fully booked. City officials say they plan to build on the tourism boom after the APEC meetings by introducing new tourism content, attracting more investment, and revitalizing the city's overall economy. Chuncheon City's signature fall event, the Kim Yoo-jung Literary Festival, returns this Thursday for a 3-day run. It will be held at the Kim Yoo-jung Literature Village, built on the site of the late author's birthplace in Gangwon-do Province. The annual event honors Kim, a pioneer of modern Korean short fiction, celebrating his life and literary legacy. A series of literary award ceremonies will be held during the festival, including the prestigious Kim Yoo-jung Literary Award, previously won by novelist Kang Gang, Korea's first Nobel laureate in literature. Visitors can also enjoy hands-on programs, such as letterpress printing and mini book making, along with various performances blending traditional Korean music with contemporary stage productions. Exports of Korea's premium beef brand, Hanwoo, to the Middle East are gaining momentum after receiving halal certification. For the first time, Hanwoo has entered the Middle Eastern market, exporting around 100 kilograms of sirloin, tenderloin, and strip loin to the United Arab Emirates. Meeting strict halal requirements under Islamic law was the result of more than a decade of sustained effort. Haengsong County in Gangwon-do Province, where cattle outnumber residents, plans to seize the opportunity and further expand exports to other Southeast Asian Muslim-majority countries, including Malaysia. That's all from me. Stay tuned to the Culture Wave.
With growing interest in Korea and thanks to the success of the animation K-pop Demon Hunters, in which you can spot many traditional Korean elements, including the tiger, derpy, and magpie out of folk tales, the number of visitors to the National Museum of Korea this year surpassed 5 million, and that for the first time in its 80-year history. Our Kim Bo-kyung tells us more.
Annual visitors to the National Museum of Korea have surpassed 5 million for the first time. According to the museum on Friday, a total of 5,016,382 people visited from January 1st to October 15th this year. Among them, 4.83 million were South Koreans and 185,705 were foreign nationals. This is a 69.7% increase compared to the same period last year. This marks the first time since the museum opened in 1945 that its annual attendance exceeded 5 million in a single year. A growing surge in interest in Korea attributed to the global popularity of Korean culture, including the success of the Netflix's animated series K-pop Demon Hunters, seemingly led to the record. An annual visitor count of over 5 million places the museum in the top 5 globally. According to the art newspaper, the world's most visited museum in 2024, for example, was the Louvre in Paris with over 8.7 million visitors, followed by Vatican Museums, the British Museum, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and Tate Modern. The National Museum of Korea has 13 affiliated national museums across the country. And with growing interest in Korea, the total number of visitors to all of these museums went over 11 million as well. Visitors to the affiliated national museums accounted for over 6.2 million, a roughly 10% increase compared to last year's. Eyes are now on whether the total visitors to the museum could approach 6 million by the end of the year. The director of the museum said it will aim to become a museum where culture can be enjoyed in everyday life with more exhibitions and improved viewing environment. Kim Bo-kyung, Arirang News.
And as the weather is getting chillier in Korea, museums will be perfect places to experience culture indoors. Now, in our next report, however, we go inside a cave. A UNESCO World Heritage Site on Jeju Island recently reopened its doors to members of the media following 2 decades of closure. Cha Yoon-kyung offers us a glimpse.
People walk in the dark cave, relying on faint lights. The interior of the cave structures was created by lava flows some 10,000 years ago. Lava stalactites and stalagmites grab visitors' attention. When people get to a kilometer further into the cave, light yellow-colored stalactites hang down like icicles. This is the mysterious and beautiful appearance of Yongcheondonggul Cave, where volcanic and limestone structures blend together, something highly evaluated by a UNESCO inspection team. In addition, this well-preserved and large-scale volcanic cave is more than 3 kilometers in length.
Yongcheondonggul Cave and Dongcheol Cave are the only well-preserved, large-scale caves, which is the decisive reason why the cave was listed as a World Heritage Site.
The reason why Yongcheondonggul Cave features a combination of volcanic and limestone caves is due to the shell components from the massive Gimyeong sand dune above the cave. In addition, many artifacts such as animal bones, charcoal, and pottery from the unified Silla period have been found inside the cave, giving it significant historical value. Yongcheondonggul Cave was accidentally discovered during a utility pole replacement project in 2005. The Jeju World Heritage Center plans to create programs and facilities that prioritize conservation while also promoting the cave's value as a World Heritage Site. Cha Yoon-kyung, Arirang News.
And closing off today on this serene and spiritual note, that wraps up today's program. I want to thank Walter once more again for all of your contributions this week, and we're going to have you back next week.
Yes, I'll see you next week.
And thank you for spending the past half an hour with us on the Culture Wave. Please join us again tomorrow on Thursday at 2 p.m. Korea time, and maybe one day here in Korea.